Last week, we asked one question.
What was that question, babe?
Really, you can put me on the spot. Why is believing in yourself so hard?
Ooh, that was the question.
Yes.
So this episode, I'm gonna ask you another question because the people at home want to know where are you at in your belief building journey now, a few weeks later, right? And because this is the thing, I want the people to hear. Having self awareness and recognizing that you have outdated beliefs is one thing, but taking action, doing something about it, that's a totally different thing. So in this episode, that's what we're talking about today, good people. Welcome back to season 2, episode 2 of The Married Life. Yes, sir. I'm one of your hosts, FL, the life coach, but founder of the Dirty BU Network, where identity meets nervous system. This is my boo thing. What's your name, babe?
Chandra.
Okay, you getting better and better. I see you getting better and better. Yeah. And this is the Married Life Show, where we slow things down, recognize our patterns within ourselves and our relationship, regulate our body through those emotions, get a new revelation on what to do different, build a rhythm around that revelation in real time, and put it on repeat mode. So we can do what, babe?
Fly.
So we can fly together. Good people, we got a great show for you today. But before we jump in, this show right here, season 2, episode 2, is brought to you by Auntie Faye. Tell them what it is, babe.
Well, so in a few weeks, I'm going to be starting, I guess what they call porch pickup.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be making a few different things. So we brought some tonight so we can show that. So
What you got for the
one
people?
Of the first ones is going to be Oreo.
Show them your logo on the front.
Okay, so
Booyah. Yes, sir.
This is a Oreo crunch cake. So it's got Oreos in the cake, Oreos in the icing, and crushed up Oreos.
All right.
Are you going to do a taste test?
After you show them everything. Let's taste test after you show them everything.
And so this one is banana pudding cake.
Yes, sir.
So it actually is vanilla cake and actual pudding that tastes like bananas. There's no real bananas in here. Then there is vanilla icing, and then of course you have to have the wafers.
Gotta have the wafers.
What's
the last thing you got?
Okay, the last thing, which I have more products, I just didn't make everything. Yeah. So the last one is an actual cookie cake. There's a glare. Okay, so this is just a miniature cookie cake with icing.
Got you. Which one you want to taste test for the people?
Let's see. Well, I'm going to taste those all of them.
Oh, you want to taste it? Look, while you tasting, I'm going to jump into the episode. How about that?
So look, there is the cookie cake, and look how thick that is, guys.
I know, that's thick.
This is not like your other place you get cookie cakes.
I didn't taste them all, so I just want to taste the Oreo cookie cake. But I'm eating mine during the course of the show, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating mine. Is that good? Tell the people where to find you real quick before we jump into the show.
Auntie Faye's Vegan Treats. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram. Hit me up for orders. I do also like private orders. So
yeah.
We'll be having these later on as porch pickups.
There you go. So listen, man, you ready to get into it? We got our snacks, good people. So if you see us eating during the course of the show, you already know Auntie Faye Vegan Treats, a healthier way to snack. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So listen, let's jump into this show, babe. You know, we've been talking about this for the last, how many weeks now? Several weeks now, right? Yeah. Right. So let's start off with this, man. This is what the people really want to know. Where are you today in your belief, right? So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions. You know me, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
Yeah, I know.
This is what so listen, where are you today with that belief journey? So what's changed mentally for you, and what has surprised you the most about yourself during this process? Let me start with those two questions.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to do one at a time.
One at a time.
I won't remember the second one after I answer the first one.
So what has changed mentally for you since you made that first video on TikTok? Mm-hmm. Then we did last week's video about belief. Now, because I've seen some things change in you, not just in your mental, but in your actual behaviors, and then how your business has been producing with that sale you just got. But we'll talk about that later. So what you think?
I mean, of course, mentally, I just have to, every day. This is like an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Like I just have to encourage myself daily. Like I have to remind myself daily, it's a process. It's not going to be instant. Sometimes I know me, I look for instant gratification. And so if things don't start happening instantly, then I'm like, I
Yeah.
get discouraged.
Yeah.
So just reminding myself it's basically a process, and I just got to keep going every day. I got to do something.
Man, I like that. And I didn't see it, good people. I didn't see it over the last couple of weeks. Y'all see her with the products. She made some sales. So yeah, she really doing her thing and digging into that belief system, man. So what surprised you the most about yourself during this whole process?
That's a good question.
That's
What
what I do. I
surprised
ask
me
good
the
questions.
most? I don't know what surprised me the most.
You don't know. We'll come
No,
back to that question. You want to come back to that question? We'll
yeah,
come back.
because I can't say I've been surprised.
Well, there it is. That's an answer. So ain't nothing surprised you did. So what feels different emotionally for you when you think about Auntie Faye now compared to a few weeks ago?
I mean, it feels better just thinking about it. Really kind of breaking it down.
Got you.
I got to make better plans daily for what I'm trying to do. Write
Yeah.
things out. Make a list. I'm a list person, so
Yeah.
I don't have a list or a plan. I'm all over the place. I'm here, there, everywhere, and my brain doesn't function good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Because listen, man, within the weeks, I didn't see you, right, go to work. Good people, she been going to work on this belief system of hers, right? You see the products, and she really been in that kitchen cooking, right? So I can attest to the change that she's talking about mentally, emotionally, and then ultimately that changed her habits, right? When you change your belief about whatever it is that you're trying to do, then your habits naturally change around that thing, right? Because if you really believe something, good people, you're gonna put some action behind that, right?
Right.
Like me and Wifey always say, I always tell Wifey, if I told you that it was $1 million waiting on you at the bank and you really believe that, you're gonna be still sitting here the same day. No, you're gonna get up, you're gonna go down there, confirm, you're gonna bring the necessary information that you need to claim your $1 million.
Right.
You know why? Because you really believe it. All right. So listen, before we get to this next part, listen, awareness starts the journey. I always say this. Recognizing awareness starts the journey, but consistency builds the belief. Got to be consistent, good people. So listen.
I definitely know I've lacked in consistency.
Yeah.
I mean, just being honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I have ideas, I start it, I get discouraged, and then I quit.
Yeah.
So I know my consistency. I have to work on that every day.
Yeah, man, we all do. We all, which brings me to my next great set. See, that's why we teammates. You just threw that on up there. I'm finna slam dunk that thing. Which brings me to my next question, my next point. What are you actually doing different? Tell the community, tell the viewers, I asked, what changed, but what are you actually doing different? Like, so what habits actually changed for you within the last couple of weeks?
I've definitely been practicing more. I've been really honing in on what I want my product to be.
There it is. Yeah.
So I've been baking, making sure, the consistency in my baking is there, because I don't want to be inconsistent and put out a different type of product every week.
Yeah.
So I want to be consistent in how things turn out. So I've been in the kitchen.
Man, and she has, good people. I'm telling you, she tells no lies. Like the young people say, that's no cap right there. So listen, are you talking to yourself differently now?
I have definitely. I mean, I have to, again, goes back to consistently doing that every day.
Every day.
I have to remind myself, again, like I said, we'll go, it's a process. It's not overnight. I just have to encourage myself.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, got you. So one last question I'm gonna ask you. Look, I got on the hot seat today, good people. Ooh, she didn't even know. She knew, but she did know. You know what I'm saying? So listen, what has helped you the most over the last couple of weeks to really build a different belief, to change the habit? Like, was it reading something? Was it just, going into a quiet place, calming yourself, listening to something more? Or was it just being aware of the limiting belief?
I mean, just in my daily life, I try to listen to positive things in the morning. So I can't say that changed, but just, really having to encourage myself every day, fighting off those negative thoughts
Thoughts.
when they come, just reminding myself what I'm trying to do, why I'm trying to do it.
Man, I feel that. I call them ants. I call them
Yes.
ants. Automatic negative thoughts,
I have
right?
a lot of
We
ants.
got so many ants in our head, good people. All
Mm-hmm.
of us do, right? And we have to learn how to kill those ants.
Right.
Automatic negative thoughts, right? It's scientifically proven that we get negative thoughts quicker than we get positive thoughts, right?
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy because that's how the brain works because it's trying to protect us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you hear me talk about beliefs. I did a soul truth about beliefs Sunday. We did one last week, and this is just a follow up today. We wanted to kind of show you the action that it really takes. Like I said, to rebuild that belief, it takes action. You can't just talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be about it. So listen, belief isn't something you wait to feel, good people. It's something you practice until your life begins to reflect it. I'm going to say that real slow. Belief is not something you wait to feel. It's something you practice until your life begins to reflect it. That's what Wifey just said. She's been practicing different things every day. She's been practicing a different belief. So yeah, man, belief is a booger. Needless to say, listen, go watch that episode, Biology of Belief, baby.
Right.
Because I break it down where you get those beliefs from, the first 7 years. Go check out that episode.
Those first 7 years are booger.
Yo, booger, huh, babe? So listen, babe, this brings me to my next question. Yeah, don't break that open. Yeah, break that open. I want a piece of that. So listen, what's the biggest belief you're still working through right now, 3 weeks later?
I mean,
Here.
again,
Since you talking.
yeah. Again, show a picture of the inside after you take it out.
Oh yeah, you see that? Can y'all see that there? Watch this. Oh, I can't even get it on. Look, my mouth too big for that. Huh? Look. Let me get a smaller piece.
So
Yeah,
what was
good.
the question?
What's the biggest belief you're still working through?
Just
good people. This good.
Thinking that it's going to work out the way I'm hoping it'll work out. Probably, you know what I mean? So I have a vision of how I want it, and so that's probably what I'm really just still working myself into.
Slow that down real quick. Working out the way. Slow that. I know what you mean, but slow that down for the people watching. What do you mean by working out the way you want? Because some people will say, ain't that the plan? You have a vision, you believe it's supposed to work out like the way you want, right? So kind of slow that down.
I mean, well, for a person that struggles in belief, that's not how it is.
Yeah, got you.
I mean, so, I want to be able to offer vegan products. And just because they're vegan, they're not for they're not just for vegan people, they're for everyone. So, I'm hoping that everyone would want to try this, not just vegan people. And then, I also want to make an income from it.
Yeah.
I do want to make money. So having an idea in my head and trying to see that to fruition is
it's kind of got you, that the biggest belief that you're still working through to understand that it can work out like I see it. It might not be exactly how I see it in my head, but the end result can still happen. I can still make a living from it. I can still So when does the loudest story show up for you? Ooh, that's a good question. So as you're going through your day to day now, a couple weeks later, I've seen you put in the work. You're practicing more. You're doing
probably when I honestly when I compare myself and my situation to what I see other people doing. I'm like, oh man, yeah, they're doing it, but can that really happen for me? So, just seeing that and, just probably in my mind, that automatic negative thought is the first thing that comes. Yeah, they do it, but can Chandra really do it?
So how have you been able to respond the last couple of weeks when that starts playing louder? What's your pushback to that when that starts playing?
My pushback is, I love watching what other people do because I know it sounds weird. It is encouraging.
No, it is.
Even though I'm sitting here saying, yeah, it worked for them, but it might not me. But I know that's not true. But just reminding myself when I'm watching that, hey, this is for inspiration. This isn't to compare where you're at today with where they're at today, because it's not the same.
Yeah, no, that's true. Listen, I always say you can't start where somebody else is finishing at, right? Most of us, we do. And I always say comparison robs you of the joy of being authentic, being your true self. So even I struggle with that a little bit, just being, transparent. My belief, no, but I struggle with that. Like, oh man, the network should be further along here, or the business should be further along here. Right. And then I look at other people's doing things on YouTube, and then I look at how long they've been doing it. Right. I'm like, oh, my bad. They've been doing it like a decade. Right. They've been doing it for 15 years.
Exactly.
I've been doing it probably 2 years, really hitting it for the last 2 years. We probably been really hitting it strong. Oh yeah, that's good, babe. That's good. That's good. So listen, I want to say this before we move on to the next point. See, the goal is never to try to shut down the old stories or try to shut down the ants, because you can never stop that. The goal is to stop letting those things make your decisions.
Yeah.
That's the goal, good people. That's regulation. You can't stop the ants. You can't stop all the stories from coming. You can't stop all the chatter, right? Mm-hmm. The goal is not to try to turn that off completely, because you can never do that. Right. So you're going to fail at that. The goal is to stop letting that make your decisions in 2026. That's the goal. Because if you can do that, then you tap into your true authenticity and you start living from a place of alignment instead of a place of survival and programming and fear and doubt. Yeah, good people. Yeah, man, we talking about it. Yeah, baby, you ready? So listen, that's why we talk about belief and how belief is hard to build. But listen, that's why I created my products, good people. That's what my products are all about. The 21-day money reset regulation, the use it or lose it product. Wifey will tell you, right? That came from me building my own belief within myself for y'all to see what we doing now, right? So if you're having trouble recognizing those beliefs that don't serve you, hit me up for a one-on-one Soul Truth Power session. That's why I created my Soul Truth Power sessions, right? Me and you, one-on-one, I'll walk you through our 5R framework to help you recognize those beliefs that's not serving you. Regulate your body through those emotions. Get a new revelation on what to do different, right? We build a rhythm around that in real time so you can put that on repeat mode so you can transform into the authentic person that you are. Hit me up if that's you. Okay, babe, come on, man. Let's continue. Okay, so listen. Now let's talk about how we build that belief together. We almost done. So this the end. So how have we been able to build that belief together over 27 years and just over the last couple of weeks? So this is the question that I got. What have you learned? So we've learned what not to say, right? So let me say it that way. So when I say one of the things, I'm going to say it like this: have we learned, and you can chime in on this, I feel like how we built belief the last couple of weeks and beyond is that we've learned what not to say. Meaning, we was just talking about this the other day, we don't give timelines no more. Right? I can be optimistic about something, but I learned that used to hinder your belief.
Right.
When I would be optimistic instead of just giving you the facts, right? So what did you start telling me? Take your damn feelings out of it.
Please don't give me a time frame. Please do not tell me this time next month. No, don't do that. Because that'll help me at all.
No, man.
Because anything can happen, and if it don't happen by this time next month, then I'm like, well, damn, I'm disappointed.
Man, that's real.
I don't like time frames as far as like saying this is going to happen by then.
No, man, that's real. And that's one of the things that we had to learn to build that belief together. Stop giving each other time frames, right? So I had to learn, because I'm an optimist, right? So I had to learn, like, take my optimism out of it. Just give her the strictly facts, right? Don't nothing about my optimism.
Don't add. Please don't ad lib.
She don't like that. Yeah, she like, no. So what actually encourages you now? Like encourages your belief now?
What do you mean?
Like the things that I do now to encourage your belief. Like for right now, like for me, what actually encourages my belief is when you talk to me in my love language, right? Mm-hmm. Words of affirmation, mm-hmm. or you quality time. So what actually encourages your belief now?
Mm-hmm. I mean, just,
from me that yeah, I do.
I mean, the encouragement you give, I mean, you've always been encouraging.
Yeah.
Forget the timelines. Yes, that's a small fraction of it, yeah. But you've always been encouraging. So that hasn't changed as far as what you do, because you've always believed in me and encouraged me.
Got you. Yeah, man. So that's just kind of how we built that belief. Vice versa, I couldn't be here without Wifey. She's been every step, everything that we built. But like I said, she shows that belief in me by feeding it back to me in my love language, words of affirmation, mm-hmm. Quality time. Okay, babe. I got one more question, man. That look good. Here, man. Let me have a bite of that. Okay. Let me have a bite of that. This banana pudding. Is that the banana?
I'm trying to get the cake
too. Can I get a bite? She won't even give me a bite, good people.
I'm trying to get the cake part. Oh, shoot. I'm over here spilling it.
Oh, no, that's too big. Yeah, that's too big. That's too big. Just give me a little
like
bit.
That cookie piece.
Yeah. Give me a little piece. So listen.
You might have to get your own.
Yeah.
That's too big. I can't get
it. So listen. This is the last part I want to talk about.
Okay.
This goes with this question. How do we know when each other needs some support? 27 years in, how do you know that I really need your support, right? Even though I might not say that, mm-hmm. How do you know that now? Or do you know that?
Well, I mean, to me, one of the things you do is you kind of go over in your head, good. Or, not just in your head, but in general. You just kind of keep talking about the same thing over and over. And I'm like, okay, he needs to know that everything was great. It turned out fine. I just try to feed him what I know he needs in that moment.
I got you. And with you, I could just tell, because you kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Kind of isolate, you kind of shut down. I can kind of tell your energy changes, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's when I try to just kind of give you support in your love language, affection, a hug, while I'm saying a soft word. That's what I've learned over 27 years. It's not just the language for Wifey.
It tastes like banana pudding.
No, it does. It does. It's it's real good. That's what I learned over the 27 years, that it's not just telling Wifey. It's not just, affirming Wifey. Wifey's love language is affection. Mm-hmm. So I have to touch her while I'm affirming her. Because if I just affirm her without the touch, it might land, it might not land.
Right.
So that's kind of how I've been learning how to do it. Because marriage isn't about, this is what I want to say before we get up out of here, man, because it's over with now. It's time to close this thing down. Listen. Marriage isn't about carrying someone forever, good people. It's about helping each other move forward and growing together.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to carry your partner.
Carrying each other, that's going to get burdensome.
Boy, that's going to get burdensome. That's going to get burnt out. You're going to start feeling resentment. You're going to start feeling, I won't say hate, but resentment is probably the right word, right? Because if you feel like you're always carrying the load, eventually you're going to want somebody else to carry that, right? So listen, man, we just wanted to stop in today on episode 2 to give you an update on where we are, tell you about Auntie Faye, and just remember, every Tuesday, we changed the time. So this episode is going to drop 7 p.m. now. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central, brand new episode drops of The Married Life, right? 9 a.m. on Sunday, Soul Truth Sunday. Mm-hmm. Every first Sunday, Soul Truth Sunday conversations with me and Dr. Larry Ford. 9 a.m., right? The Dare to Be You show drops next month. The first show is the first Friday next month. So you make sure you tune into that. Friday, 7 p.m. Soul Truth Spotlight is at every last Monday at 7 p.m. And if you want to be a guest on the Spotlight, all you have to do is 2 things. Email me, flthelifecoach@gmail.com. Tell me your biggest struggle, inconsistency, and your challenge that you're having right now in your life. And are you willing to be coached live on the Spotlight on YouTube? I choose the winner on the 28th of this month. We go live the last Monday of the month. Listen, good people, until next time, this is the Dare to Be You Network, where identity meets nervous system. I'm FL. This is my boo thing. Woo, woo.
Chandra.
And this is the Married Life.
Also known as Auntie Faye.
Oh, yeah. Also. And
don't
this
forget,
is
Auntie Faye's sorry.
No,
Auntie
go ahead,
Faye's
babe.
Vegan Treats on Facebook and Instagram. Come check it out.
Come check her out. Listen, check her out. Buy the products. We about to finish this off. And this is the Married Life episode. And until next time, good people, y'all have a great night.
Bye.
Man, we out.